behaviour that is required becomes the norm. You are not telling the pilot how to fly the plane or flying it yourself, but are creating the clear environment in which they can fly and land safely without crashing into others. It's fundamental that you become an expert at setting those parameters, scanning the environment for potential threats, misalignment, and weak signals. Others have to trust you to accomplish this, and in return you have to trust them to do their job. Setting expectations together is vital here. Within these pages, I will explain how to hold the whole picture, the environment, and how to see dynamics play out from all the different angles and stakeholders. I will explain how to set the parameters in order for the shift to happen, and how to ensure individuals trust that you comprehend the bigger picture and have the skills and credibility to direct the process, without having to micromanage their jobs or priorities. I will give you the tools and knowledge so you are equipped with the authority to ensure others operate within those parameters, while the boundary of your remit remains clear. Why is it different and why now? This is not a book full of academic models about organisational culture, but a practical guide about how to shift and manage one. It is based on 28 years' experience of corporate life, with 5 years of leading a shift in work culture in an organisation of 80,000 people in 80 countries. And now is the prime time for you to discover it. Behavioural economics is finally, and rightly, emerging into the daylight of established practice, with the 2017 Nobel Prize for Economics going to Richard Thaler and his work on the topic. As this guide is founded on behavioural economics, it recognises that people do not make average assumptions and do not always, or often, follow what others may view as rational logic. Shifting and managing a culture is thus not about telling people what to do and expecting them to neatly fall in line, but about recognising where they really are and how they make decisions, all so that you can start to shift the environment, influencing them to make different decisions and form new habits. Finally, I challenge in this book that culture does not, in fact, eat strategy for breakfast. Rather, it is its equal and inextricably linked partner. One doesn't trump the other. They have to work in partnership, on an equal footing to enable the best performance to be delivered. A machine needs both the engine at peak tuning and the right fuel to operate it well. It's a symbiotic relationship, and it's the same with culture and strategy. Note from the author. Please tell me it's not another business school model. This book is written from experience. It's not a theoretical exercise, and it's not from academic study. Although my love of economics, what with my degree and emerging fascination with behavioural economics, have played an integral part. This knowledge stems from what I've learned throughout my career in a global, multinational business, in addition to running my own business and being on the boards of others. It is the culmination of 28 years of commercial experience and recognising that a clear purpose and strong strategy are not sufficient. The way people work together, behave, make decisions, how they perceive and interpret what is right or wrong, the culture, makes or breaks business success, whether that is in the short term or the long term. Through trial and a notable amount of error, what you find within these pages is what I have personally discovered works when it comes to organisational culture. Not to say that I have totally cracked this obstacle, however I do recognise when I am onto something. Too much value is wasted or worse, destroyed, when culture is not governed or managed as a business asset alongside others. In essence, this is a handbook for anyone wanting to do better in this area, but who may not know where to start. Culture is my business, and at Key 5, we equip chairmen, boards, CEOs, executive management teams, and change leads to effectively diagnose and reflect on current culture, put organisational culture at the heart of business planning and management, align organisational culture with strategy and purpose to drive sustained performance, and be able to do it for themselves without external help. Handbook hashtags. As it has already been stated, this is not an academic book, it's a handbook. What this means is that it is intended to be practical and usable in day-to-day work, something that can be picked up and turned to if ever you encounter a roadblock or discover something that is simply not working. I do not aim to lecture readers on the merits of one model over another. Each chapter is a step to both help you to deliver more and to give you confidence that you are on the right track.